What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the latest episode of the Get Involved Comedy Podcast. It's been a while. We haven't done this in a while.
Throwback.
So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Kevin,
very much.
And
Kevin
Steve.
Brogan, Steve Pearl over here.
They're here. They'll probably be up on stage after a while,
Joining us
soon
in the
later.
studio.
It's our studio, the Revolution stage, absolutely. So we're here. Episode.
Thank you again.
What episode is this?
I
don't know. You haven't been here like
47.
47's good. 47 and a half. This is going to be the lost episode. You haven't been here in a while on the podcast.
Yeah.
We've had some guests here.
Yeah.
We had Justin Watts, Patrick Holbert here. But it's good to have you
Patrick
back.
Holbert. Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yes.
My partner.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that.
Yeah, Patrick's cool. Patrick's actually going to be hosting a show here at Revolution in a week and a half.
I saw that. I like him a lot. He's a good dude.
I'm going to be on that show, just there.
Oh, no. You're going to be on it and
I'm
not
going to be,
hosting?
I'm just going to, no, not hosting. I'm just going to be just there.
You're going to be on it, not hosting.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Like a day off.
That's cool.
You on the show? I think you're on that show, right?
What's the date?
28th.
Yes,
26th, one of the two. I don't know.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool. So,
Sounds good to me.
yeah, see, that's how we book people here on our show. So, we'll start off talking about our fourth annual sports show.
Sports bash.
Yeah, it's more or less. Obviously, this is a bash. So we'll start with talking about baseball. Normally, we're talking about baseball when football season starts because usually one of, if not two, New York teams have been terrible the past couple of years. But first time in 9 years, both New York teams are actually in a good position.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
The Yankees are blowing their good position a little bit, but they're still there. They're still in the wild card, and they're only 3 games out of the AL East. So
Yeah, you gotta look for the wild card at this point.
The Mets are exciting, huh?
It's crazy. As a lifelong Met fan, I feel greedy watching them play right now because they're winning in ways that normally don't win.
I know.
It's like I'm getting spoiled. Like this
it's
is
usually
supposed to
they're
happen.
up and then they blow it, and now they're down, and then they'll come back and make it exciting for you.
Like the other day, they were down by 6 runs going to the 9th inning. They ended up scoring 3 runs. They ended up scoring 3 to tie and 3 more to win. It's like that doesn't happen as a Mets team. Like you take that as a loss, move on the next day.
Yeah.
So I feel weird, like they're winning, and I feel bad that they're winning. I'm not used to this.
That's the Met fan guilty.
It is. I feel guilty about it. Like if they win the World Series, I'm going to apologize
about it. It's like survivor's guilt.
That's, that's exactly it.
It's all Cespedes. They just breathe the new energy into the whole team. I think that was the best move.
When they brought him in, it was fantastic.
That whole thing with Wilmer Flores and then Cespedes and then when all that shit came together.
We were here that night when the not Flores trade happened. I remember I was leaving the show here, listening on the radio that they traded him and Carlos Gomez was coming back. I'm like, oh wow, it's crazy. When I went to bed that night, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
So in like a span of like an hour or so, the whole thing collapsed, and it'd be the best thing for the Mets, which is great.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll see if they now do the playoffs this year.
And the Yankees are going to sneak in there, and it'll be a nice postseason.
Well, yeah, first time in 9 years, both teams probably going to be in the playoffs. Yankees got to hang on. I think the Mets are almost locked it up.
You know who's exciting right now is the Rangers, Texas Rangers.
Rangers.
I like watching them now. Ever since their starting pitchers all came back, they only had 1/5 of their starting rotation.
Exactly, and they're a pretty good team on paper.
And on paper, and then their pitching rotation is phenomenal. Now they're all back, and they're doing some big things.
They were supposed to be a good team. They've been good for the past about 5 years or so. They've had some rough times lately.
Injuries
past 2 seasons. They brought Josh Hamilton back, and now they're contenders again.
Yeah.
Which is good, because the Texas Rangers, I have nothing wrong with the Texas Rangers. I enjoy them.
I like them. I like the little the series they're in now with Houston. It's pretty.
See, I like the Astros. I'm an Astros fan. You see, I like Nolan Ryan growing up.
Yeah.
Former Met great.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Nolan Ryan. He was an Astro for a while, and I've actually assigned Nolan Ryan his 85 Astros jersey at my house.
Oh, nice.
So I always had a little thing for the Astros I liked too.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's cool. It is what it is, and hope the Astros might be able to make playoffs this year also.
Yeah, it's a fun.
This is going to be a weird year.
Yeah.
The Royals are killing it.
Royals, Dodgers.
Dodgers are going to be there again. Right now, looking at the Mets versus the Dodgers would be the playoff series, and you got the Yankees and the Rangers for that one-game play-in. That's interesting.
I don't like the Yankees against the Rangers. I don't know.
Maybe you don't like the Rangers anymore.
I know.
So let's see what happens with that. Is that
cool?
It's definitely going to be good sports month. It's nice to have a good sports month again. Because then we got football started up recently. Unfortunately, I had a really bad Sunday as a Giants fan.
Yeah.
You had a good Sunday, though.
I had the best Sunday, dude.
Let's talk about your day first. We'll talk about my day. I have a story about
I'm
Giants
a Bills
game.
fan. If you see freaking Tyrod, how he's just he was awesome. He was awesome because that was our biggest thing in the postseason. Like like, we have this amazing defense and these receivers. There's nobody to throw the ball.
Right.
So now that E.J. Manuel took a back seat, now Tyrod just killed it. And if he's going to be one of those players where he just breaks out this season, it's awesome. And I'm still wearing my badge from work. And it's gonna be cool because their defense is ridiculous.
They do have a really good defense in Buffalo, and that's what they built on the past couple of years. After you let Marshawn go, it's been kind of downhill the past couple seasons.
They got let Marshawn. Now they got Shady McCoy though, so it's pretty exciting. It's exciting up there, but you're Giants.
The Giants,
so a little.
But see, here's the thing though. You look at it as a terrible loss, and I'll get into that in a second, but you look at it also in some way as a win because no one thought the Giants were going to win that game in the first place.
No one thought they were going to win, and they basically won. They basically won.
For the most part, until the end.
Because Eli told them not to score those last two.
I read that. This is what it kind of goes back to Super Bowl 42 that they did that, or 46 and did that also. But try not to score, but they score with Ahmad Bradshaw.
But if they scored, they still up by 2 possessions.
Exactly, and this is exactly what it was. I was sitting at home with the wife. We were watching the game, and the Giants scored, and she's like, "Oh, the game's over." Yes, the game was over, and I like no, the Cowboys still have plenty of shot here. And I said, I guarantee the Cowboys will win this game because I watch enough football. I see what could possibly happen. And that's exactly how I said it was going to happen. They're going to come back. The Giants did them scoring on that final drive there. They kicked the field goal. It's like, oh, it's a minute to go. Like that's a long time because the Cowboys have been walking down the field.
I know.
Giants don't want to stop anybody. That's the Giants' defense. Their defense
that's
in the
where
fourth.
That's where Romo shines. But still, I mean, they were up by enough where they should have won.
They should have won the game, but they threw the ball on third down.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. They would have ran the ball. If they didn't score, they would have won anyways. If they did score, they would have won anyways.
If they did score, they
would
have won.
The only thing that they shouldn't have done is throw the ball on third down. That's exactly what they did, and it cost them the game.
That was the stupidest thing instead of not scoring. Throwing the ball.
Did it not watch Super Bowl?
I know.
Throwing the ball on the goal line?
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore.
Like Pete Carroll's coaching them,
Apparently he was sending some plays down.
It's exciting. It's a crazy season for you guys. JPP. He's like, oh, I just hurt my pinky. Now it's like his whole arm blew off. It's
a mess. I'm glad I didn't buy a JPP jersey when I had a chance to.
What are they saying? It's his entire index finger.
The index finger, part of his
finger
thumb,
split in half, and his tip of his thumb, and it was supposed to just be, I guess, his index finger. But whatever, he was supposed to. He was supposed to have a meeting with the Giants to show his improvement.
He's been hiding from the Giants.
And he had surgery like 2 days before on the middle finger. And it's crazy. And it's getting worse and worse every time.
He's going to need like a bionic hand or something like that. That's what he needs. Why can't he do that?
That's just his position. I mean, he's got to have nerve damage, and you have to grab people at that position. It's just, I don't know.
I remember I said, I think
he's becoming a franchise player.
Yeah, there you go. I was saying, I think on Facebook that it's going to be a better year this year for JP because no one's going to touch his yucky hand. So quarterbacks are going to throw the ball errantly.
Ooh, yeah, exactly.
You see the yucky hand
it's
coming.
Like shaking hands with Jim Abbott.
Jim Abbott, former Yankee great. You ever watch him pitch, though?
Yeah, oh my God.
It's the craziest thing. It was cool.
It was the most amazing thing. My friend was able to do it. He didn't have one arm, but he would pretend, and he was able to do that where you switch the glove into the hand right away.
That's nuts.
That was awesome. I used to love watching Jim Abbott.
No hitter. They were no hitter, too. I had a bunch of. I remember my grandfather gave me when I was a kid a bunch of like these like Looney Tunes baseball cards.
Yeah.
It was 4 players. I remember one was Ken Griffey Sr., one was Jim Abbott, the other 2 I forgot. But it was like him with like Bugs Bunny, a bunch of different things they're all doing. Yeah. I'm like, Jim Abbott, wow, I didn't know about this guy. He was a California Angel at the time.
Yeah.
And I looked him up like, oh, he has one hand. He's got one arm. Oh man, poor Jim Abbott.
It was cool watching him.
So that's baseball and that's football. Talk about the Islanders for a minute. Did you see the new jersey?
Yeah.
I like it.
I
like the jersey.
Still, I know. I was just hoping that they'd keep the orange. And
well, they are. No, they are. That's
just their third jersey.
They always have a crazy third jersey.
Yeah.
They kind of took their last season's jersey, probably the seasons before third jersey, and made this one, which I kind of like. I might even go and get one of these.
It's cool looking. I mean,
it is cool looking. Well, I like the Brooklyn Nets, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I like the Barclays Center. I hate Madison Square Garden. I don't like the Rangers or the Knicks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So for me, that's good. I just wish the Barclays was where. Oh,
I know. Well, it sucks. I'm like walking distance from the college team.
You are. Long walk, but decent
enough walk. When I was young, we used to just drink beers and walk to the Islander games.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss though because the Hooters is gone now. So you used to go over to the Hooters either before or after the game.
Yeah. My cousin used to work there.
Yeah.
I used to play football in high school, and every Friday after after football practice, we go to Hooters. My cousin was our waitress. And more friends with bust my balls.
That's the most
It's gonna
awkward
be
thing
the
ever.
Green Turtle now.
I saw that. I was driving
Green Turtle.
down. I saw. I don't know what that is. Is it a healthy place, I guess?
No, not at all. It's like
Not
a,
yet?
it's like a Miller's Ale House kind of place,
Okay,
but
okay.
without the tits. You know, not that Miller's Ale House has tits. Hooters had the tits.
Yes, that is true. That was the case there.
Hooters without the tits. It's fucking just.
now it's just Ruby Tuesdays. At
Yeah,
this point.
exactly.
I like Ruby Tuesdays.
Like tits. I like tits.
Yeah, I went to Daytona Beach when I was younger. I just went to the original Hooters.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
When I was like 19 with
I
my
remember
parents.
like when this one first opened by me, they had all like the waitresses from like the Vegas one and the Daytona Beach
Oh,
one.
yeah?
So they opened up the place and it was
Wow.
all like smoking hot girls and it ended up just being like Amy Stoltz. Amy Stoltz is there.
Oh man, I'm not gonna say anything, but there was a former Hooter waitress at my wedding. Anyways,
Really?
yes, we'll talk about that later.
The one with the tits.
Of course it is. Remember her? Yeah, that was her. What's going on
We'll talk
though?
about that later.
We'll talk about that later.
All right.
What's going on now? I mean, you've had a
Not too much,
busy
same shit.
busy couple of weeks.
Busy couple of weeks with the Long Island Laugh Off.
We
That was fun.
both competed in that here. You know, you went further than I did, but definitely did a really good showing on that.
It was fun. The last show was a lot of fun. It was sold out there. And
Yeah,
we had a good time. The crowd was awesome.
that's good.
The hottest, best crowd.
If you got a
I've
good
ever seen.
crowd there, especially at the brokerage, I love that place.
Yeah.
That just makes.
Oh my god.
If you get the crowd on your side there, it's one of my favorite things
It was
that you can
so
possibly
much
do.
fun. I did a show there a couple weeks ago. Same thing. It was sold out. It was Brian Kennedy had a show.
Yes.
And Keith Anthony was headlining.
Nice.
And I'll tell you, and you guys know Keith Anthony is the funniest comedian on
Absolutely.
Long Island. And you see him headline in front of a hot, sold-out crowd at the brokerage. I've never seen anything like it. And you see, like, even all the comedians, instead of sitting at the bar, we're all gathered in that little space.
The
to
back
watch,
area, yeah.
Yeah, just to watch Keith Anthony, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
That's great.
But it was fun. I love the brokerage.
That's my favorite of the Long Island clubs, I think. Just because that's where I started. That was my first show there.
Yeah,
so.
I have a lot of fun there. I mean, I like them all, but the brokerage is just convenient to my house. And
Yeah, I mean, for us, we're at Revolution. You can drive down the same road we're on right now. You'll hit the brokerage eventually.
The brokerage, yeah.
Yeah, so that's always a good club.
And I like the chicken fingers.
I never really eat there. I never really
the
eat
chicken
it.
fingers are
And
the
Governors, I
best.
never really eat. Cause I don't know.
Chicken fingers and whiskey.
And
That's
whiskey.
That's what I do
I think my Stella's kind of grown up.
there.
I'm grown up. I was doing a show actually at AMH a couple of weeks ago in
Yeah.
front of the punk rock crowd,
Oh, nice.
drinking my Stella out of a Stella goblet.
Nice.
And
That's
I
awesome.
felt so fancy.
That's awesome.
It was the best show.
I've never done a show there. I'd like to.
Me and Hugh done a couple shows
Yeah.
there. We did a show with Jordan Carlos from Geico there. Jay
Nice.
Nog was there also one night.
Love Nagi.
Actually, Petey Pounds, that's how I met him. I met Petey Pounds there, who'll be here
Pounds.
tonight also.
Petey Pounds is a good man.
He's a good
So
man.
How's things with you? How's the married life?
Married life is going fun, man. Fun. We're booking trips left to right. We're looking to go to California, Florida, maybe Antigua
Nice.
in a couple months.
Yeah,
So
nice.
we're traveling. She got me to traveling. I'm into traveling now. That's what it is.
Nice.
Now
I
we-
travel now. I'm a traveler.
Now I go places, and I look for open mics. Now I'm like, oh, now
Well, that's
I'll
cool.
be in
You go to
California.
California, you hit some mics out there. And
Going out to Anaheim, so
networking.
so we'll see what I can get anything out there. We're in Boston, not that far ago. I never really go anywhere. I've never really been anywhere before, like up down the East Coast. Now we're going different places.
That's awesome, man.
So it's cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
She's a good kid.
Thanks. I picked her myself. Oh man.
Yeah,
So
good stuff, man.
that's everything I want to talk about here today. Anything you want to throw out there? Where are you going to be next?
I'm not really gonna be maybe at Greenwich Village Comedy Club tomorrow night.
Thursday night show?
Yeah, Thursday night show should be fun. And that's pretty much it. I think Luis Gomez is headlining. And,
He's been doing a lot.
He has.
Mr.
Him
Gomez
and
lately.
Jay Okerson kind of with the Legion of Skanks podcast that they have.
Yeah.
Jay Okerson.
Jay's doing a lot right now.
He's doing
too.
awesome. He's getting his Comedy Central special now.
He's got that. He's got the show on Comedy Central Radio with Dan Soder,
Yeah.
which I listen to every
And I love
Monday
Dan
and Wednesday.
Soder.
I listen to that. Dan
Yeah.
Soder's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you have Sirius Radio,
Yeah.
if you don't have it, subscribe just for this.
Yeah.
That every Monday and Wednesday, it's fantastic. 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I love those. And like, Lewis's girlfriend did my new headshots, so I got new headshots from her. And if you watch Practical Jokers, Sal from Practical Jokers. He always wears a Legion of Skanks shirt.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I can pick one up then.
Yeah, they're good.
I think we're gonna collect other comedian shirts soon. We gotta get a couple Dan Barry shirts.
Dan Barry's, yeah.
A couple Legion Skate shirts, things like that.
Yeah. Sounds good, man.
Because we don't have our own merchandise.
All right.
I have my own merchandise, but
other people are able to get their own shirts.
We could have our own shirts. We can get our own Wolf Comedy shirts.
Yeah, we should do that.
We should do that. At this point, it's me and you doing everything.
Yeah.
Take it over. All right, so we're going to be here now, getting everything going. So check it out here. I'm going to be here also on the 26th, 28th, one of those two. I think 28th. 26th. We're here next week, Monday night, so it should be a fun
I'll
show.
be here
also.
too, so come fucking see us. And Patrick Holbert's hosting.
I'm hosting the show. I get to sit back and relax for one night, not run around.
Nice.
I'm going to sit back
You
and
can sit on that couch and snuggle.
We're going to snuggle on that couch.
Yeah.
The roast couch, which got to happen up here one day.
Yeah, we're gonna do that again. Domenico messaged me the other day to we want to get a roast together. Get another one.
Here?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay, because
this is a cool place
apparently you're booking here now. That's nice.
Oh, no, we were talking, and he said we should do a roast, and I think we should.
He's asking for himself?
What? No. We should find somebody to roast.
All right.
Roast.
Okay, we can do that. We can roast me.
And we roast you.
Nah, I don't want to roast me. I like hosting those things. Those are fun.
You're the best roast host.
Roast host. See, I'm going to go to the city and do one of those roast battles that they're doing. That Louis Gomez is doing.
My boys Anthony Kaffer and Pete Diablo did it, and it was hilarious. I watched them.
I want to do one of those. I want to get into that. Seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Something right up my alley, so.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get that one. Maybe we'll take a trip down there.
But so we should get another one going here, though.
Well, what's some thought into it? All right, guys.
All
So
right.
that's going to be our show here tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. I know we didn't. So thanks for tuning in, and time for some comedy.
Time for comedy. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.
Peace and love.